Homer had a paperclip stuck in his throat while sleeping. Carl reached into his throat to help take it out.
Thank you!
At this point, Burns requested that all employees undergo a physical examination next Monday. Anyone found using prohibited substances will be dismissed. The key point is that Homer's beloved drink is also on the list of prohibited items. This made him instantly feel like the sky was falling.
I told him to make these tracks dope-proof!
Even the newly built monument cannot withstand his anger. Since you can't drink alcohol, Homer went home early. But even worse, he also needs to participate in various activities on weekends. Besides going to pick up garbage, he still needs to help Lisa write poetry. Afterwards, I will have to study with my wife again. This makes Homer miss his wine even more, so much so that he regarded his family as wine.
Come on, boy! Crack my seal and drink your father! Ah! Ow! No! Wait a minute, that feels good!
The next day, Homer wanted to have a more sober weekend. He drank the whole bottle of antidepressants. Just when he wanted to drink juice to smooth out the medicine, Marge stopped him. Originally, there was champagne inside, but now it's less than 24 hours until the drug test. Homer had to sweat through exercise. But he got tired before he made a few moves. He had to use coffee and iced tea to eliminate the alcohol in my body. There was also alcohol in the result. Even lemon water contains alcohol. He can't eat all kinds of cakes either. Homer picked up the burning cherry and stuffed it into his mouth.
Ah, Jubilee!
It will soon be the day of drug testing. Lanny successfully passed the drug test. When he just walked out of the door, he couldn't help but taste his own prohibited items. Homer saw it and quickly prayed to God for his passage. He also wants to taste the company's wine tomorrow. Just at this moment, another colleague was found to have gamma rays in his body, like the rays of the Hulk. His colleague was scared to death upon hearing this. Fortunately, Homer passed smoothly. When the company holds a collective meeting, Burns still stated that he would dismiss everyone. He is about to replace manual labor with robots. Employees only seem to wave their dissatisfied fists symbolically. As a result, this directly gave Burns a reason to dismiss them. Everyone then left, but Smithers believes that the boss should retain one employee, so they can use him as a scapegoat in the event of bankruptcy. Just when Burns was struggling with who to keep, Homer walked in. He vented his dissatisfaction to Burns. This is not exactly the scapegoat sent to the door. Burns immediately stopped him. He said, "There is still an extremely boring position in the company."
Does the chair go back like this?
Yes. Woohoo!
So Homer returned to his post again. Since Homer is already the last employee of the company, Burns is going to dismiss Smithers. Smithers believes that no robot can replace him. Then a robot walked in. It can not only massage Burns, can also play movies. Smithers is trying to compete with it for favor, but he still failed. The next day, Homer warmly greeted his new colleague, but the robot ignored his existence directly. Homer was so angry that he started shouting at them. The robot finally has a response. It immediately performed electrotherapy on Homer.
Shout!
I guess I just met the Joker of the group. Am I right?
Since someone is working, Homer completely let go of himself. He stepped on the chair and flew freely. As a result, he accidentally knocked down a robot. The robot was almost scrapped after being hit. Homer immediately found the repair manual. Just at this moment, Homer suddenly discovered that robots have a way of interaction. He immediately pressed the button according to the instruction manual.
Well, at least it doesn't feel pain.
After Homer's continuous attempts, several robots have already been scrapped by him. There's only one experimental sample left. Fortunately, he succeeded. Afterwards, Homer spent his days chatting with robots, they leaving work in 2 hours. Homer invites robots to drink together, but robots cannot leave the factory. They can only move on the yellow line. Homer suddenly had a flash of inspiration. Soon, all the robots in the workspace disappeared, and the yellow line changed the route. It extended all the way to the baseball field outside. Homer asked the robot to play baseball with him.